Happy Monday and happy full moon day. Today we've got the final supermoon of the year in the sign of Aries. So you might have noticed that the moon looks incredibly bright and close to the earth, and a supermoon is when the moon is in closer proximity to the earth, so it seems like it is bigger and brighter in the sky. So this is going to bring about extra intensity. Full moons can be quite intense anyway, especially if you're energy sensitive or highly sensitive, and a supermoon can really enhance those aspects of the sign that it's in. So this full moon is in the sign of Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it brings with it this spark of fire, of energy, of creation. So it's a fire sign, and Aries like to get the job done. If you want something done, an Aries is going to do it, and they're going to do it properly, and they're going to make sure that they have researched everything and they've got all the tools, and they're going to not stop until it gets done. So this is the kind of energy that this full moon is bringing in with it. So if you felt like things have been really stagnant, that you felt a little bit stuck, like you're at a kind of a dead end, that you have been unable to see your way around an issue or a problem, or it's just felt like everything's been hard, like you've been pushing a boulder up a hill, or you've been walking through treacle, this might bring a bit of relief for you with this energy. It might feel like there's a little bit more motivation, a little bit more oomph, a little bit more of a kick up the bum, or you might be presented with opportunities to see things in a very different perspective, or see things in a different way. Like you might just be able to have a solution or an easier way of doing something, and you'll have a little bit more motivation to get it done. So if you have felt like you've been put through the eye of a needle and kicked up the bum cosmically over the last couple of months, then this is going to bring slight relief to that, and it's also going to invite you to connect with your joy. The card that I picked for this full moon today was the Four of Wands. Wands is also a fire sign, and the Four of Wands represents joy, parties, celebrating, connecting with your soul tribe. It can also mean actual parties, weddings, engagements, celebrations. So this is an invitation for you to use the energy of this particular full moon to connect back in with your passion, with your joy, to harvest the fruits of your labour. So this moon is actually called the harvest moon, and it is the moon that traditionally was connected with the final harvest of the year before we sort of hunker down for the winter. So this is where we start to gather in all the fruits of our labour, all the hard work that you've put in, all of the inner work that you've put in this year, all of the experiences and tests that you've been put through this year. You can take that wisdom and all your hard work and just sit back for a little bit and just enjoy. We need to sometimes be reminded to let go and not get so hung up on the doing and the outcome and the pressure that we put on ourselves. And this is an invitation to remember to actually live life, to enjoy it, to have fun, to connect with your passions, with your fire, with your laughter, with your joy. So this full moon is going to bring about a little bit more motivation, a little bit of fire, and a little bit of joy. So enjoy it, and I would advise you to set the intention to let go of thought patterns that are keeping you stuck. Invite in a new way of looking at how you do things and how you live your life. Like maybe looking at some things that you've been programmed into thinking you have to do something, you have to do a 9 to 5, you have to do things a certain way. Maybe look at changing your perspective so that you can make life a little bit more joyful for yourself and a little bit less stressed, and look at new ideas and ways of doing things that mean you get to live in your joy a little bit more. Happy full moon.